What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is your weekend contest walkthrough WCW, where the insane Samoan werewolf plays. Yeah. So we got the new tribe Feud champions. We're gonna not just read the blog, we're gonna interpret some things about the blog, some reading. We bring in the second weekend of our Bloodline Takeover contest, and this time you can get your hands on more Tamatanga shards, Jacob Fatu in loot, an awesome prize wall with skill plates and superstar shards, and special loot with a chance at more plates and straps. As always, note that everything about this whole darn thing is subject to change. So if something in here doesn't line up, check in game. That's where it's always the most up to date. We have got the new tribe Feud starting at 9:13, which is Friday at noon, and go until Sunday at noon. The faction Feud itself is Saturday at 4 Pacific time. That's 5 my time, 7 Eastern time, and you can figure yours from there. And again, ends on Sunday. And I said Sunday before. The new tribe Feud ends Monday at noon at reset. And then there's a blitz on 9:15. That's Sunday. That ends 9:16. Then you can spin the loot for a chance at brand new Jacob Fatu, who is the only thing everybody wants this month. He's amazing. And special loot coins that you can use on bonus loot enriched with rare skill plates, 100% gem damage strap, and more. Rewards this weekend. There are 300 regular shards of new Tamatanga. Plus, in the premium, there is about 600 available. A little more than that. Jacob Fatu, notice there are no shards anywhere. It's just a get his poster or nothing this weekend. Solo Sokoa, 1,015 in the solo, 150 in faction, 205 in war score, 130 in CSS, plus premium, that means rare CSS in spending, 245 in solo, 50 in war score, 75 in blitz, 130 in offers. Then you've got your last month chase characters. You've got the Creed brothers, Julius, you are my brother, as Rusty would say. 400 on the prize wall. And then Maxine, the best showboat female in the game, 50 in the war score competition, 300 on the prize wall. And you can see there are going to be some premium skill plates available if you already have Jacob Fatu by the 24-hour mark into the event before it resets the next day. And for 2, you can get the General's Hand, or 6 Shades of Rains, and then of course you've got that 6-star gold token. But you have to recruit Jacob Fatu to play for him. Main prize wall, you can see some of the examples there. Braun Strowman, we've added another tier to the entourage ability for Braun Strowman Express. He got 30% yellow gem damage at 26k talent. You can also find his poster on the Feud prize wall. So all of these older, like Afa and Brawny Strowface here, that had 20%, 15%, 25%, they're now all getting bumped up to 30%, which means, yellow gems before was Muda. Muda is so rare, it's not even funny. Now you have A-tier Striker Braun, Captain Rubberbeard, as Merrick's used to call him. And for 6-star bronze, you can do his 30%, so that's awesome. You can also get his poster at 5-star gold, plus shards of Steve Austin, the Bionic Redneck, Dusty Rhodes, Ministry Taker, Macho King, Julius Creed, Pop Style Shinsuke, Master Shinsuke, so that's Trickster and Showboat, Sonya Deville, Raquel Rodriguez, Powerhouse, Farouk, the Acolytes, Rey Mysterio Hall of Fame, and Logan Paul, the Ultimate Disruptor. Plus, the boat status, Phenomenal Flow, Moment of Bliss, Underdog Story, and the Flaming Glove, the Pyro Princess plate. Underdog Story, by far my pick out of those, although if you don't have a Flaming Glove, that works wonderfully on anybody who's blue, multi, etc. Others, you can get an Ultimate Modern Acrobat strap with 2 times affiliation. Jacob Fatu Ultimate 100% gem damage strap. That's the big get in my mind this week. New Tribe loot coins, 6-star gold tokens, star fragments for the Acrobat, and more. The New Tribe chest, basically you get Very small chance at Jacob Fatu at 3-star bronze. More than likely 5, 10, 15 shards of somebody else. The solo contest. Get it? Because solo's right there. Solo contest. Max milestone is 10 million. 735 Tamatanga, the new bloodline shards. 1,260 Solo Sikoa, new tribal chief shards. Such a good coach. 40 new tribe feud medallions and Tamatanga's tribal chain. Plus, the top 20, if you want to grind and really, really hit the war score, can earn a guaranteed poster of brand new Jacob Fatu at up to 6 silver. Superstar competition, that's your CSS. Max milestone is 9 million. You get 130 Solo Sikoa new tribal chief shards, 4 new tribe feud medallions, 2 million solo contest points, and 15 chests. And by the way, the top 150 factions, that's a decent amount, can earn up to 16 6-star gold tokens and superstar shards for 6-star evolutions. Your task, earn a shard of Tamatanga. 1. Win a faction feud battle with Jacob Fatu. That's 1.5 million if you do them 3 times. Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline. That's old trickster Solo Sikoa. Samu Head Shrinkers. That's the showboat of the Head Shrinkers. Umaga, the Samoan Bulldozer. The Rock, the final boss. Tamatanga, any Bloodline, any The Rock, any Sami Zayn, any SmackDown, any Acrobat. So lots open there. Faction contest, 13 million points. Here is your wonderful Feud Domination plate. Chest. It's got some plates. It's got some straps. It's got some moments in it that are updated. I still need the Acolytes one myself. That one seems to be the most rare out of that chest. 50 Tamatanga new bloodline shards, 150 Solo Sikoa, and 1 Feud Domination chest, plus the top 1,000 factions can earn up to 400,000 solo contest points on the leaderboard. And if you're not in the top 1,000 factions, what are you even doing, right? Get into a top 150 faction if you can. Like, if you're playing, you should be able to find one. War score competition, max milestone 100 million. So it's a one night only, Saturday into Sunday, depending on your time zone. You have one night to get max milestone of 100 million. How do you do that? Well, make sure you max out your promoters. Make sure that you get the feud steps and free. And if you want to spend a little bit, that's fine too. Make sure you're running a diverse lineup with a maximum capacity that will not get you in trouble. Meaning, like, if you can take all 6-star golds, go all out, man. But if you are not going to be able to take 6-star golds down, don't make your talent level too super high or you're going to get got. So that's what you know. 100 million and 205 Solo Sikoa Tribal Chief Shards, 50 Tamatanga, 50 Maxine Dupree, and 9 Feud Medallions, 110,000 Faction Contest points. The top 800 leaderboard ranks can earn up to 4 million new tribe solo contest points. Limited time tours. Here's the CSS that you'll want to know about. Friday, Jacob Fatu 24-hour contest bonus. If you already have, or if you get Jacob Fatu, then you have a special 24-hour tour that gets you those special medallions that you can get the Shades of Reigns or the Gunther's crippled hand thing there, the zombie Gunther plate. Friday, you've also got a challenge tour. Normal's Acrobat, Hard is Showboat, Hell is Modern Era, and Normal and Hard are Modern Era CSS. Shouldn't be too bad for most. Friday, Original Tribal Chief, any Roman Reigns. That's good. Saturday, Tonga Loa, the new bloodline. That's your free tier, B tier character. You get over 4.6 million new tribe solo contest points, plus 1.5 million in the 24-hour Jacob Fatu tour. So they've separated that so it doesn't look misleading this time around, if it ever has before. I can't comment on that. 50 Solo Sikoa new tribal chief shards, 7 new tribe premium medallions. Again, that's what you get for getting Jacob Fatu. So you lucky duckies who got the best acrobat in the game. Actually, we're going to power rate him versus Muda tomorrow night, Friday night, on the live Champions channel. 5 tribe chests, 10 new tribe blitz tickets. Speaking of Blitz, Gauntlet Blitz, the Bloodline Takeover Gauntlet, you're going to have on Sunday slots. One is any Anoa'i family and any modern era. Rarity doesn't matter, and if you fill it up, you get all 2 MP. Costs 1 New Tribe Blitz ticket. Doesn't say anything about it, but typically if you use a certain character, you get some stuff. Maybe we'll see it here in a minute. And then save some and rewards faster. Oh, this is the 1 version. This is if you do the the faster version, right? It's the same amount of stuff because you go 1 versus 5, but you get the rewards commiserately. You just get it done faster. Any Anoa'i, any modern era, plus 3 Anawa'is, and they all have to be 6-star. So to get it done faster, you got to have more stuff. But you're not being penalized for not having them 6-star. You just get it done faster. Clear? Yeah, sweet. Rewards, the New Tribe Blitz bag, which you can see has 16,250 contest points or 1 to 3 New Tribe Feud medallions. Pretty much the same thing they've done every one of these weekends like this. And personally, I usually end up with about 1 or 2 of the medallions, but I would expect that most of it will be points, plus shards of Solo Sokoa. CSS, here's where it talks about it. So here's how you get more. On the Champions Blitz, you're going to get 25 new Tribal Chief shards every run through. And on the normal, you get 5 Solo Sokoa new Tribal Chief shards. Both of them are Tamatanga, the new tribe line. Should say bloodline. The tribe line is here. That's the Temu version of the bloodline. Which is ironic because a lot of people are calling this version of the bloodline the Temu Anyway, yeah. So big difference is you have to have them 6-star to be able to do that one, to do the premium. And the feud requirements, you have Jacob Fatu on the top line. You can see this in game, and you'll get your +3 all starting MP, 100% gem damage, 50% war score boost. Midline, you need Tamatanga, Trickster, and Open. And then the bottom line, if you can't fill anything else out, make sure you can fill out a 5-star, any bloodline. There's a lot of them now. Any striker, any showboat, and Open. You'll get 50% green gem damage, +1 green MP, and 10% war score boost. Plus, a first-time win in a superstar in a brawl gets you 300,000 points. That's much more than during flash feuds because they spread it out a little bit. What does that mean? That means that, see this list right here? Let's say you fill up that bottom row and you have 4 people right there on that bottom row. If you use each of the 4 individually, the first time you use them in a feud engagement, meaning it matches you up with somebody, and then once it breaks you apart after you win or lose, and then you go back in, that's a new first-time requirement. You get 300,000 points per. So the pro tip here is if you've got a pretty stacked roster, if you feel like you can go up against some heavier hitters, then you want to fill up maybe more of those spots. Just keep in mind, the higher your overall talent is that you put into the feud, the more likely you are to start punching up. So make sure you've got some people that are ready to punch up if you're going to do that. But every one of those would get you new. So let's say you ran 7. That's what I'm going to run. I'm going to run 7 or 8 because I don't have Jacob Fatu yet. Hopefully I get him. So if I'm going to have 7, I got to make sure that I can go up against 6-star golds. And I'm pretty confident that my roster can. But that means every one of those characters needs to be able to win against potentially a 6-star gold because it's going to put me up against somebody else with a pretty stacked roster. If you can't do that, fill the bottom line, only the middle line, whatever works for your roster. And then get an extra chance at a 4-star gold Jacob Fatu, the new bloodline, in our forum giveaway. Join WWE Champions on our official forum and give us your constructive feedback. What does that mean? Doesn't mean you can't be upset about things. Doesn't mean you can't have issues with the event. What it simply means is you go in and you say, here's what I liked, if you did. Here's what I did not like, if you didn't. And here's the way I would like to see this changed, if you want to see some changes. Don't call people names. Don't assume that they want to ruin your lives. Don't be inflammatory or use language that would only be seen in the new Deadpool movie. That's all I'm saying. Just constructive, and we'll go from there. So this is an extraordinarily straightforward feud. There's really not a lot of bonus to talk about in it. Do the feud, 100 million war score. If you get Jacob Fatu, you're a lucky ducky, because as you can see, there is no... there's no shards in this particular running this weekend. So yeah, you're trying for him in the loot or nothing this weekend. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments section. Like the video, subscribe to Champions Chat if you haven't already. Share this with friends who need to subscribe to Champions Chat, because we are truly trying to be helpful and not just random a-holes. We appreciate you guys. See you on the next one. Bye.
Random a-holes.